Over Los Angeles, look to the top left of your screen. You see that white blurb across the mountainside there? That's a big Hollywood sign. We got blue skies and sunshine over Southern California. And our attention is on Southern California right now as there's several events set to come up, and also how potentially the city could be reacting as the pandemic continues with these events. Hospitalizations are slowing across California, but we've got the NFC Championship game along with the Super Bowl in Los Angeles, both coming up. So are we looking at a surge in cases? Infectious disease expert Dr. Peter Chin Hong joins us live from San Francisco to answer this question for us. Good morning.
Morning, May.
Thank you so much for being with us this morning. I want to talk about the state of the pandemic in Southern California and LA as we're starting to see hospitalizations fall. But what does that mean as we start to look at other potential ways of having to live with this pandemic amongst us?
Well, definitely, you're right, May. I think that we're on this fast downward slope right now in California, including Southern California. And if we look at the experience in South Africa and the UK, we'll expect a very, very steep decline. So, I think in maybe 2 or 3 weeks, it'll be back to a really lowish baseline level, which will be around the time just before when Super Bowl is happening.
Okay.
So, I think in terms of, the virus in the community is still going to be around, but I think the train has already left the station.
There's still a lot of fear, though, because as hospitalizations are slowing down and the numbers we're starting to see go down, we're looking at LA County and they are seeing more deaths due to the Omicron. So how should we comprehend, or what should we do with that type of information?
Well, deaths are lag cases. So what happens is usually somebody gets infected who's usually unvaccinated. I'm right now in the hospital this week taking care of COVID patients. So it's usually unvaccinated, non-boosted if older, and immune compromised. Those are the people who get into trouble. So the deaths take a while to occur because we try to take care of people as much as possible, maybe 1 or 2 weeks after they come in, that unfortunately they may not do well. So I expect deaths will also start to go down, but it will lag maybe by 2 or 3 weeks, if not longer. But an increase in about 25% in deaths in Southern California right now in the last 2 weeks.
I spend a lot of time in Southern California and in LA County, and we have seen the pandemic really surge in these areas, and you've seen the fear as well. A lot of businesses have very strict mandates, taking matters into their own hands as well. And now we've got the NFC Championship game coming up this weekend, the Super Bowl as well. Are we looking at potential super spreaders?
Yeah, so I think this weekend's game might probably contribute more to the cases than the one on February 13th, the Super Bowl, because right now we still have all the way on the way down, there's still a lot of cases around and a lot of virus around. So this weekend, people have to be especially careful. Of course, on the Super Bowl time, there'll be people from all over the country coming. Mm-hmm. So even though we're doing well in California, they can come from places that are not doing so well, like the southern states or Alaska.
Such an interesting perspective. Dr. Peter Chin Hong with UCSF, our special disease expert. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Appreciate your time. Stay safe and take care.
Thank you, May.